I don't have a Mythic Type 25 yet because, well, I will see if I can buy it, as I think that it is pretty stupid what Activision is doing, how we are getting 3 Mythics back to back, and considering that Season 10 is gonna be the season when I start getting my heat bills for my apartment, I really find this very silly and unpleasant. Like, I think that the normal idea of Mythic when Legendary next season when Mythic Legendary is a bit better for anyone who actually have bills to pay and food to buy. But regardless, I do have this Legendary variant which has the best iron sight among the Legendary variants, and I had some pretty okay results using it in ranked in this season. And I chose to showcase this match because it was pretty intense and I got the most kills compared to earlier matches. I'm not showing the other gameplay simply because I want to save your precious time that you could be spending on grinding Legendary Ranked or whatever you're doing with your life when you're not watching YouTube. And so basically the bullet spread accuracy, as you can see, of Type 25 is just splendid. It has very good bullet spread accuracy after the buffs, and also I'm using the RTC steady stock which improves it as well. But then the cons would be that it is pretty slow in terms of mobility and ADS time. I'm using Skulker on this loadout, but it is still not notably smooth in mobility area. Also you have a damage mag of 34 bullets, which is better compared to the Reach, but not ideal. And well, the Reach, it is faster in terms of movement and ADS time, but it has way worse accuracy in contrast. And the 25 bullets mag is just not enough, I would say. In the current meta situation, where the top meta guns Ram 7 XM4 we have huge mags, VMP has huge mag, USS 9 it does not have as huge of a mag, but it is sufficient to kill a few enemies and you reload quite quickly. So they all are superior. Now Odin, another top meta option, it only has 25 bullets, but the fire rate is super slow, and like the damage is super high. So it is also better in terms of mag situation. And Type 25, well, as you can see, I get a few kills, I die, I get a few kills, I die. And it is because of how slow the weapon is, like you have to be a bit passive. But nonetheless, I think it is a valid choice to use in the meta, for as long as you can utilize it well, like I said, it requires more skill. And well, the skill gap is a problem even if you are an experienced player, because it means that if you want to play for many hours, you will just not do as well as you would with an easier weapon. And I would say that Type 25 or even the Reach, we are kind of for situations where you want to use a similar weapon to the Odin, but Odin is just too slow. Because both of them, they do have damage mags and are just better in terms of mobility. And Type 25 would be kind of in between the Reach and the Odin. And so yeah, it does have a place in the meta, just it is not among the top, for all the reasons that I've mentioned. But I have to say that it is super pleasant to use because of how accurate it is. So if you really want, you can absolutely use it in ranked. Just make sure to use it in like medium or big maps. Do not use it on small maps, you will just get destroyed by the SMGs. But you can really use it. As for the Mythic, well, I'm not sure if it is worth it. Like if you have this one, for instance, this Legendary, the Mythic will add you a better sprinting animation, and that's about it, because the iron sight on this one is really smooth as well. So it is certainly not a must get. Although the default one does have a boss iron sight, so you should at least look for a Legendary if you want to use it like more competitively. But I think this kind of concludes the situation of the Type 25. And well, I can't even watch the remaining gameplay because the match is ending. So just I hope that this was kind of useful for you. Well, for me it kind of was, because I tested the weapon, I know when to use it, I know the differences compared to other weapons, so it is good knowledge.